I said something earlier in my last post as regards to buying what you can afford this Christmas period. Before you overspend this Christmas, so write down what you need to do in 2022. Write it down, especially our parents, even young people. Write them down, because after all the celebration, shouting, happiness, your body will calm down and everything will begin to fly. So before, just make sure, in fact, if possible, just draw the budget for 2022. Write down your children's school fees, keep them aside, take them out for house rent, everything, deduct them. Then from what is left, you can spend this Christmas. Because like January carries so many things, so many, and some people are always choked up with the event because they didn't plan well. They just overspend. They were not thinking of January, they were not thinking of 2022 when they were spending during Christmas. So it's good to be wise and wise enough to plan well now, like now, before you go and finish your money and you've not even budgeted for anything. Be wise. My friend made the post yesterday, and in that her post she said that January is like 2 months in 1 month, and come to think of it, it's very true. January is a month where you have a whole lot of things packed waiting for you, especially for people that have children. Maybe you don't have 1, you don't have 2, you don't have 3. Some people don't even have 4, some people have 5. So when you pay the school fees of 5 children, probably you need to get new lunchbox, new school uniform, new pairs of sandals, everything new. And then you still come and pay for your house rent for the year. Plus, you still need to buy food stuff for the house, at least the one you survive on for a while before trying to buy another one. So all these things, all of it, they are really very important. So I would suggest that while planning to spend this Christmas in a peculiar way, you should just make a budget. Yes, just you can sit down with your wife, you can sit down with your husband, so that you will draw it out, calculate the children's school fees, calculate your all the expenses you need to make in the year 2022, at least January most importantly. Other months are important, but you see January where children are going back to school, and then if you have children that are going back to boarding houses, you will buy provisions now, you buy so many things that they were asked to come back to school with. So just write them down, tag an amount. You might not know the amount, but at least even if there is an increase in price, it won't be a difference, won't be much. It will be something that you can still afford, you get. So just write it down and calculate. Then from your money, you can remove that money from it. Yes, you can remove it and keep it aside. You keep it in a separate account, or you can give it to your wife to keep. Then while you spend from the remaining, at least high BP no go some people, like when towards after you've finished spending and all that, towards 31st going to New Year, that's when your body will just calm. In fact, some people, their body, they don't even calm down at all. We still have New Year. So even after that, we still wait for New Year. You still spend January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, at least you 8. When children, that time 11th, school normally starts around 4th or 11th, 11th, or some people even start earlier. So that's when it will now begin to dawn on you that you have this, you have that. And when you look at what the cash you have, like they started to, it won't even solve half of your problems. So it's good to be wise. Separate the expenses you need to make in January from what you will spend during this Christmas. After separating your expenses, you can now spend from what is left. That way you are way safer. Your children will go back to school in peace, and you will start your work in peace too. You still need to transport yourself to work. Things need to be done at home. after Christmas celebration. So be wise in your spending. There's no need to compete, especially all these, like, these co-wives, you are going home, let me know, I'll go pepper them gang and all that. It's good to look good though. I'm not saying it's not good to look good. It's good to look good, it's good to look presentable and okay. But if you are spending more than you budgeted because you want to impress somebody or you want to pepper somebody, you might want to think twice, because after peppering that person, the situation waiting for you at home will pepper you back, and the person is not even aware. It's good to look good. Looking good is good business. Everybody would definitely like to look good, but look good the much your pocket can afford. Everything is packaging. Even with the little you have, you can still so package yourself, and even people that bought more expensive things than you will begin to, where did she get all this? They don't even know how much you got them. So there's no point. Or even youths trying to impress somebody. More like all those stress. Be yourself. Buy what you can afford. That is the most important thing. So long you can afford it. I'm not saying if you can afford something of 50k, and there are people that when they remove, even if it's 1 million from their account, it doesn't shake them, it doesn't move them. But there are people that if you remove 50k from their account, it's like it shakes them. Their bank account starts to cry with them. You get? So just be wise. Do what you can afford. What will not shake you, what will not make you unstable during the beginning of 2022, so that you start off the year being happy, so that you don't start off the year going to go and check your BP because you are overthinking and all that. So please just be wise in your spending. And people go find husband, people go find wife this Christmas bar. Hey, oh my God, it's good though, because you get to meet people you've not met before, see faces you've not seen before. So something might just click, and then from there and there a story is being told. Okay, thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.